Good morning, you beautiful people. Happy Sunday. We're back with another bling bling video. I'm all dressed up for you guys. Got my necklace on that I made. I am excited. I have always been trying to do something different constantly. And instead, I kind of lost where I started from, if that makes sense. So I got the most amazing comments on this. Thank you very much. And so we're going to go back and we're going to do another one of these today. I'm going to do a huge one. And we're going to, not quite sure what colors. I had some comments of wanting to do gold, black and gold. But I'm not sure. I'm going to have to figure out if I've got the right colors to do that. If not, it's going to be all big old surprise when I come down with my working clothes on. So I hope you enjoyed Friday's video. I was so excited on how that turned out. You could probably tell in the video because I was like, oh my gosh. But anyway, so I'm excited. I just have to figure out what I'm going to do with my lampshade. So with that being said, I want to say a big thank you out to Rebecca for her PayPal donation. Thank you very much. Pretty sure it might go to some glitter somewhere. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy today's video. Get yourself dressed up, get your blingy nightgown on, and a cup of tea and a coffee, and we're gonna be right there. And yes, it's okay to have popcorn for breakfast. I'll see you guys in a minute. Hello, we are back. We are ready to go. My canvas is taped and push pins. Put it back down now, make sure you're all in there. I shouldn't have moved it. It took me a while to figure out where to put you. So, again, we're doing a biggie. This is a 24-inch by 36-inch or 61 centimeters by 91.4 centimeters. I will start putting the centimeters in the description box as well. I had a few people asking for that in the metric. And I just got to show you something really quick. There's not much of a shopping haul going on this month because of the lockdown. Not so much because Sherry doesn't want to go and spend, but I purchased this on Amazon. It is the same version of my round coaster holder mold with the coasters. But this one comes with this little box that you put it in. So this is the square, and you get the 4 coasters. And it might not be in my description box in my Amazon shops right now, but I will be putting it in. And this, I'm hoping, will be Friday's video on something. So yeah, it comes with this little box. There is no directions, but I'm assuming that it's there so that your mold doesn't get disformed to put it in. So there you go. So that's our little sneak peek at my one little shopping thing I did online. Okay, so we have, again, I said the size of the canvas. This is our Artist Loft Acrylic Flow Black. This, I would use the Artist Loft Acrylic Flow White, but I'm out. And this, actually the white is the Liquitex Basics Titanium White. And for the gold, we're just gonna do black, white, and gold. So I'm excited. And the gold I'm using, this one is from DecoArt. It is metallic, dazzling metallics, and it is the glorious gold. It's the same one I used in the silver, but it's gold. No, how can I use it in the silver? My brain's just totally not working today. And with my paints, I like using this because it gives me that little extra time to put into blending it. So this is my Liquitex blending medium, and just a dollop and a dollop. So I just wanted to show you that. We're gonna mix it up And then we're gonna get painting. And this just allows you could probably do it without it. I'm just got used to using it and I quite like it. Squirt your paint on your canvas and have at it that way as well. But this way I have more control as opposed to squirting the dabs on the canvas. This, I know exactly what I'm gonna get, so. All right, perfecto. I'm gonna set that up. No, actually I'm gonna set them here and here. I brought my water in. Let me just pour it in a little, just so I can rinse my brush out in between. So I got water in a jug. I'm setting it up in front of my stand, out of the way. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're getting all technical. I'm just using a popsicle stick. And I love the idea of the curved bling line. So we're gonna start here. I'm using my Sharpie because we're gonna paint along this line. And it's just a popsicle stick on each and curve the line from point A to point B. So, and the center is here. So let's bring it up to the center and bring it down to the center. Yeah, because I've got two boards here and two boards here. So center is here actually. So we're just gonna draw this line to that line. And then from that line, we're gonna draw this line. And again, it's a little off, but we're still gonna go straight up and down with our stuff. I'm using my big brush. This is my Royal and Langnickle Jumbo. It is R$7.95 firm. Michael's, use your coupon because it is expensive. It's like a $20 brush. But in my opinion, it is worth every penny. All right, wet my brush just a tad. Get my paper towels out. And I did spray my canvas a little bit with water because it was a little floppy. And I wanted to make sure, I'm just gonna move a couple of things out of the way. Wanted to make sure that it was going to be taut because when I've done these ones before, this middle bar sometimes gets in the way. All right, we're gonna start right off on this side. And I'm just gonna paint it all black. And don't forget to get the sides. And if there's a line there, it don't much matter because we're gonna cover it with the liquid glass, which is what we're gonna use. I'm just gonna get the sides. Oh, I hope you enjoyed Friday's video. Oh my goodness, I am just ecstatic how it turned out. And just amazing. The only sad thing is because it's resin. Oh my goodness, sorry my thumb. I just got a little lump here. With it being the resin, of course you should not be putting anything on it for a little bit. So Sherry's like, oh, I can't use it. Because even though it's for the trailer, I tend to use it. I set my laptop on it when I'm rendering my videos. So it's kind of in the living room by my chair because when you got house things, trailer things, and it's getting close to trailer season, so we've been pulling things out. I'm hoping trailer season is occurring. But you never know, eh? With all this that's going on. There we go. think I poured too much paint. And then I was looking at I got canvases that are this width, and I'm like, oh, do I put one on either side? I just love doing the big ones, but I don't know what to do with them once I'm done. All right, almost. And then once we're done this, we're gonna do the same idea as what I did on last week's video. I'm just gonna streak in some of the gold. And make sure you do your line. And I'm just gonna make a try and do that. And like I said, if there is, like I said, a gap in between, I'm not too worried about it because we're going to cover that up anyway. You can straighten out your line once you get your liquid glass on there, or your resin, or your Mod Podge, because you can use any of those. I personally have not had real much success with the Mod Podge, but there's quite a few people that do, so maybe it's because I don't have the patience to sit there and put everything on. All right, with enough gab, let's get this straight up and down, and then we're gonna put some gold in there. And I'm just gonna squirt the gold on a plate just because I don't want it to be, oh my goodness, if I can reach, because I don't want it to be a definite, oh no, why did I put that there? Oh. Just gonna put some gold on this plate. And I'm not going to put the blending medium in this because it'll be fine without it because it's already in the other paint, I think. So I'm just going to do this. I probably could have just squirted it on, but I find this way you have more control. All right, let me scrape. I just dunked it in the black paint. Let me just scrape off the black paint. Sorry, I'm off camera. Okay, here we go. Oh, that looks pretty. And again, I'm not a gold girl, so that's why you don't see me do a lot of this gold stuff. Aha. I keep getting that blob. There we go. And if you got a canvas like me, when you get to this part, lift your brush up and just go lightly over it, because that way you're not going to end up with a line on that thing. If that makes any sense whatsoever. There, I think that should be good. Remember, try to make it straight down. just do this lines here. Let's see what this. And then I'm going to take my paper towel and brush off the gold because there we go. All right, let's blend her all in, guys. Might come back on this end a little bit of black because there's a lot of gold there, which is good. But I don't want to lose the black base. There, just one more swipe down all of it. And I think the gold side is done. I was trying to find like an ochre color and I could not find it, like a beige, like a nice beigey color. But yeah, couldn't find it. So with that, I'm gonna go upstairs and wash this brush because I wanna do the white one right now. And this wouldn't be good in the white. So I'll put you on hold and I'll be right back, guys. I'm back, my brush is clean. Now I'm gonna flip you. I'm just gonna take my sweater off so I don't get it inside the paint. I'm gonna flip you. And there we go. Now that there's color, I can see where you are in the frame. Perfect. All right, okay. So my brush is clean. Let's get some white on here. Oh, my hand. Way. There we go. Just make sure it's all covered. It's kind of hard to see with the white. Get it close, but I don't want to mix into the black because it's still wet, sorry. And again, if there's a line there, I am not too worried because we're gonna fix it up with, oops, we don't want black in this paint though. I'm gonna fix it up with the liquid glass and the glitter. We can do a change our line as long as it's relatively in the same. I like crisscrossing it. It gets into the canvas better. And then come back and do your straight line. This is almost like there's none of that medium in there. I'm gonna put some more in here. And a little more white paint because it feels like there's nothing, it's not brushing on like the other one it was, if that makes any sense. To me it does, but let me just, because I want to be able to blend that gold in there nicely. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. It just wasn't flowing going right for some reason. There we go. And that medium's a little expensive as well, as well. But use your coupon, guys, when you go to Michael's. Because to me, I would rather use something that I know that is good. And like I've said before, this part is dry, so I'm not too worried. It's quite thin there. Like I've said before, you get what you pay for with certain things. I don't mind doing dollar store stuff, which you've seen me do. But there's a few things that, like I said, this brush is expensive, but well worth it. You wash it, take care of it, and you'll have it for a long time. I said some of my brushes I have from when I had my business is they're like 12 years and 13 years old, some of them. Oh my goodness, I got a hair and I can't get it out. And all my tweezers are foobarred. Oh my gosh, did I just say foobarred? That's hilarious. Oh. Let me just see if I can get it. Of course, it'd have to be on the white when you can see it. There we go. Hopefully I can. There we go. And edging. Whoops. And again, it's crappy out again today. I got out and sat in the sun one day, so I'm hoping it's going to be a little nicer soon. I'm just going to do one big, and then run it down, and run it down. Turn my fan off, it's blowing this piece of paper. There we go. Right, almost done. This is the boring part, and then we can get all to that blingy stuff. And you want to make sure this is dry in between, because if it's not, that glitter is going to stick everywhere that is wet. So just that little tip, because been there, done that. So I'm sitting here pondering, I'm like, oh my goodness, because I used to come home back and forth. I didn't work last year during trailer season, but I came home to do videos, so I don't know what to do with this year. Oh my goodness. Another freaking hair. Oh, I got it. Whoa. All right, here we go. We're gonna do the gold, and hopefully it'll work like I did on the white. Oops. I'll do a little bit and then blend it in. Actually, I'm gonna wet. I don't know why it's so dry. I put that medium in. And it's the same paint I used in the other one, which is weird. Probably just didn't put enough. I'm gonna come back and do my lines as I'm going because this is kind of drying fast. There we go. I wanted something in there. Didn't want it to look naked. And I want a hint of the gold. I don't want it to be overpowering on the white. That is so weird. Why is it, I just put a little water. Especially on the edging, because I don't want it to, that's weird. Okay, I gotta move quick now. Maybe what I'll do is just a little water first, and then put down the gold. I know there's dry brushing, but I don't want it to, I don't know if it picks up on the camera or not, but it ends up being, it looks dry, the paint, and I don't want that look. And you can blend in this as much as you want or as little as you want. There, I think that should be good. Oh, I'm going to dunk it in this water here. And just a little off. Okay. Back a little bit of white here. There, I just wet it, dampen it off on my thing, and just I'm going to come back and do just a light coat because I don't like that look. And like again, it's going to be covered, so I'm done. I'm not going to play around anymore because I don't want to ruin it. So that's that. I'm going to let that dry. I hope you can see it through the camera. It looks good. Now on the edging, you see me wipe my finger because I got a big blob of the gold. So just fix it up as you're going. And I think that turned out nice. So with that, I'm gonna let it dry, and then we are going to come back and let the magic begin. Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hello, we are back, we are dry. I am excited. I think this turned out pretty nice. I'm really not a gold girl, so with that being said, make sure you're all in there. Alrighty, as par for the usual with me, we are gonna use TriArt liquid glass. You can also use resin, which is what I used to use, but this, there's no health and safety stuff you have to worry about for this. There's no mixing, and it adheres exactly like the resin. So that's why I've chosen to use this instead of resin. So you can use this, you can use resin. A lot of people have used the Mod Podge and have good success. I personally have not, but with that being said, that's what's in my bottles here. I put it in squeeze bottles, and then I put it in my little ones. And you can also mix color with it. You can also mix your glitters in this. I just choose not to, because that way, when they're in the bottles, then I can use them for anything. So we're gonna put our liquid glass down the line. And I am using my Ashland Decorative filler. My lovely chunky, this one's gold and it's chunky. I am going to use, for the big glitter, I'm going to use the Recollections. This one is Holographic Gold. And I'm pulling out my Laura's glitter, so I'm not sure which one. I have these three, and I'm thinking this one, it's a toss between these two for the fine. So we'll figure that out as we go. So let's go. Let's get going, my friends. I'm excited. I'm just going to brush off the little bits of glitz that are there. I want to do this again, and I'm thinking it would be awesome to do with my Pebeo Studio, and I'm trying to find it. Anyways, oh, here it is. I would love to do it with these colors mixed in, but I have to find some more to be able to base coat it. So, all right, let's get on to the task of this painting. All right, here we go. I can't squeeze with my hand the way it is, so it's going funky looking. Sorry, guys. We're just gonna follow that line. And you want it to be substantial. And if you, this is where you fix up if you've got any oddball when you painted, if it's not quite even, this is where you fix it. I don't go over the edge, but you can do whatever you want. This is your painting. I'm gonna thicken this up a bit. And that was almost the whole bottle. What I'm gonna do, because now I want to jig-jag it out. Oh, this stupid hand. I am gonna, that's why I like putting it in this one, because you can just put the nozzle in the hole, give it a squeeze if your hand wants to work. Oh, next week, oh my goodness, I just can't wait. I think it's next Friday. Or it might even be the next for, oh my gosh. Anyways, either way, we're getting close to my hand being looked at, so you guys will be happy because then I won't be whining. Normally I'm not a whiner, but it's like everything I go to do, it hurts. Oops. Okay, here we go. So you want to make sure you keep it going up and down because you don't want it to go like this and it's going to look funky. All right, here we go. Oh, I can't. Oh, it's just crazy. I'm going to shut up. Quit whining. Here we go. And bring out some nice big long ones. Like you don't have to do huge ones. But it's nice to have that maybe what I'll do is do the black side and then work my way down the white. It gives me something to mirror. Remember, we'll keep going straight. Oh, I have to fix that one. It's nice to get the odd one that's extra long. It helps if your bottle is open. It comes out better. Drag that. And again, you can use as less or as more of the liquid glass. I personally like using it, and that way you know everything is gonna stay. Be straight. All right, I think that side is good. And then now we'll come to the white. And then we'll mirror it off. And look again, do some long ones. Kind of hard to see it on the white. Oh, I need to straighten this one out. Oh, I can't do it with my left hand. I'm not ambidextrous, is it what they say? Open again. There we go. Fix that because that you can see that line that was there. This is going to be pretty. I gotta get some more of the gold glass. This is my last container of the gold. think that's good. All right. I like to come with my glass first, and I like to go heavy down the center just to cover up that line. Oh, I gotta go the other hand, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna start from here if I'm doing that. All right. You can make it lay down. Some of them are sticking up. I love the idea when some of them are sticking up. And you can make this stuff out of anything. Somebody was commenting that their outdoor dining table broke. And this is exactly what it does. It goes into, it shatters like your car windows. And so don't throw it out. Use it. And then you can color it. I got a video on how to color your resin, your glass, if you want to do that. All right, and then we're gonna bring it down. I'm gonna strategically place some of them in because I want them in there. They're just gonna bounce around on you, so you may have to take a minute to put some in where you want it. I just have to remember I gotta use this on both sides, and I don't want to put it all on one side and then have nothing left. And like I said, this stuff, once it's on there, it's there. You'll get a little bit of shake off, but not like you do with the Mod Podge and stuff. So I'm just taking a minute or two, just a little, because I was looking at the one, I have the one in the dining room with the blue glass, and the blue glass is the exact same as this. It's got that nice chunkiness to it. And I was looking at, it's kind of cool how there's some big chunky pieces way at the bottom, which is kind of cool. Just looks nice. See, now some might not like that, but that's, I gotta find somewhere to put it. Let's put it, oh, there's already a big one there. Let's put it here. And the other thing I like about this, normally when I come down, I can brush this off within, I'm gonna say, sometimes even two to 3 hours, but 4 at the tops. And I'm down here brushing off, which is kind of nice. As where the resin, I would have to leave it overnight. And the same with the Mod. And then you can do this with just glitter. You don't have to put the glass on it. Actually, this would be pretty, with the, it colored in black, I think. The liquid glass would be nice too. All right, we're gonna come and do a little bit more on the center. really want that line covered. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to pick up these little loose ones and put them in a couple spots. There. So, because we want that line very definitely covered, I'm going to come back with this fine glitter from Laura's Art Corner, Gold Dust. And we're going to come back, and if my fingers work, hopefully I don't make a mess. All right, let's start from down here. Up high. And I want to go right along that line if I can. I had to turn my heater off because I didn't want it to blow all of my glitters off. Oops, that's not what I want to do, but that's all right. So now we're going to come back with my Recollections and go over that as well. And hopefully, because this is the one that's on there that's actually quite holographic. So we're going to go up high. I do not like the containers that these are in because they're little wee holes or nothing. Nothing in between. So I'm just gonna try to get that in there. Put it in my hand. Oh my goodness. Put it in my hand, and we're just gonna down here. And again, like I said, this is the time when I want to go big or go home. So I'm gonna use, so put that in my bucket. I use that. I'm gonna use the Opulence Gold Metal and try and do the wisps. Oops, gotta get a spoon. Oh. Oh, wish me luck, guys. Woo. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. I'm almost tempted to ooh, no. Okay. I just want to cover that because if you do not cover, it's gonna be all just shiny and yeah, just shiny white clear that you're gonna see. So okay, Laura, I'm not stingy with this glitter today. Oh my goodness. And again, I do not waste this. I will scrape it off. You turn your puppy pad upside down so you have something that's easier to transfer it back in, as where if it's on this side that's up right now, it'll be hard to transfer it into a container. This is the shiny side. It'll be slippery for it to move around. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness. These are going to look like gold icicles. Oh no, oh gosh, no. I just definitely don't want it to just be plain old white, because that's what's going to happen here if I don't do this. Oh boy. Well, at least it's going to be shaken off because it's going in blobs, but again, this will be my gold party mix. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to get it right on the line. You know what? I bought these and I think I'm going to transfer these into it because then it would be easier for me to shoot. And then, yeah, it'll be easier for me to be able to do this properly without getting so much waste. Well, like I said, I'm not wasting it. It's just a matter of not being able to. Maybe, you know what? I'm going to do it right now. It'll be 2 seconds, and then you can tell me whether it's good or not. I love the bags, but okay. Let me just put the lid on. There we go. She is in. And it's got a small side. Okay, here we go. Where did I leave off? Oh, this is easier. A little better than the spoon too. So maybe, oh, excuse me. Maybe I'll get some. I don't know where, it's hard to see because where it ends and starts. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit on the ends of the gold that I see that are naked. Oh, geez Louise, Sherry. Underneath some of that glass that's there. All right, I'm done. I am not putting any more on here. I'll have to put Laura's sticker. Hopefully it'll come off. Oh, it will too. There you go. Laura's Opulence Gold Medal. There we go. And I'll take your little sticker, Laura, and put it on there too. So with that, I'm going to leave this dry and we will be shaking some of that off. There we go, Laura. We're all hooked up. I'm going to put this in there just so that I have the bag. There, shake off the rest of that spoon. I have silver gold glitter everywhere. All right, I'll see you guys in a few hours. And hopefully it doesn't look like crap. I think it'll be good though. I just wanted to make sure that line is covered. That's the only thing that I'm get concerned about when I put the stuff down. See you in a bit, guys. Hello, we are back. It is dry. Now I started brushing to the center because I want to get it so that I have my puppy pad upside down. So I wanted to get it so that I could put it all on the pad. The canvas is so huge. Here we go. Here, let me flip the other one over because I don't want to lose all of this beautiful stuff. So here, let me get this. I'm going to shake this on top of here. Woohoo! And then put this like this. There we go. And then it's all together. Then there's room. There we go. All right, I'm gonna brush into the center. And I knew there was going to be a lot of that fine glitter because I kind of went crazy wanting to make sure that that was covered. I'm sorry, you're probably not seeing any of what I'm doing, and I apologize, but I think you're getting the gist of it. Now, I do not own a vacuum cleaner, but if you had a vacuum cleaner, you could probably use it to, after you do this initial shake, you could use it to get off the loose stuff. See, now I knew some of that chunky stuff would fall off, so. I'm just gonna brush. Now I'm gonna try and flip it around and shake the gold this way first because it's all on the edge. Woo! Alright, now I'm gonna try and try and brush it down the center. Just keep shaking off the extra of my brush. And again, like I said, the stuff that's on my, woohoo, I got glitter everywhere. The stuff that's on the center of the puppy pad, I'm gonna put those in containers. Okay. Just gonna lightly brush this stuff here. There you go, my friends. Oh, that was dumb. I shook it over top. Now, I should have said it before, but if you wanted, I personally do not like to varnish these, but if you wanted to varnish it, you could take some Mod Podge, you could take a spray varnish, you could do the Liquitex Basics, or not Basics, but the Liquitex, the varnish that I use. you could do that before you put all this glitter on, before you do the liquid glass stuff. That's when I would apply it if I was going to apply it. I personally like the contrast of the raw paint against the glass and the glitter. There we go, I think that's that. I love it. Now I'm going to take down my couple of pictures that are here, and I'm gonna put it on my my dividing screen, and I'll be right back. I'll put it up there and then we'll give you a close-up. I'll be right back, guys. There you go. I got it on my screen. I think it looks amazing. I love it. And I'm not a gold girl, so I'm impressed. Now let's turn these studio lights off. I've got them all jimmied over here, so now I can turn them off. Let's see. Are you ready? 2, 3, here we go. If I can hit the button. I don't know if it's coming through, but look at that. Amazing. Amazing. Love it, love it. Well, there you go, my beautiful people. And there's all of my extras. Look at that. So, with that being said, my amazing people, I hope you have an amazing Sunday. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed, again, I don't know why, but you need to. Hit that subscription button and hit the bell for notifications of my next video. And in my description box, I have the link to my Facebook page. I have the link to my Amazon shops. I have a link to Laura's Art Corner. Please use my discount code, all capital letters, Sherry Moulton 10%, and you'll get 10% off your whole order. And also in the description box, I have my PayPal link. And again, I would like to thank Rebecca for her PayPal donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And here, let's just flip it up and see what it looks like going the other way. You could even, look at this, you can hang it this way. Now watch my screen fall over. And it's going to. Here we go. That is so funny and so far for Sherry. I just gotta, okay. We're gonna leave it at that, guys. I will put it up here and I'll show you. I'll be right back. Too funny. I'm back. You can hang it this way, which I think is kind of cool. And let's try this one-armed again, and hopefully I don't knock everything over. What happens is the little pegs are in that little ridge thing that's there. Let's see if we can get it in there. Nice 1, nice 2. There we go. And then it can be hung this way. Actually, I like it the dark on the top. Well, there you go, my beautiful people. Sorry for all the dramatics with everything falling over. But you know what? That's par for Sherry's channel. With that being said, I hope you have an amazing Sunday. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Love you guys.